Today, I want to ask you something before we get started. Is there something in your life that you want? Some goal, some skill, some achievement, some promotion, and you just haven't made a lot of progress toward it? Now, I'm going to ask you to be really honest with yourself. Is it something you want, or is it something you really need? Because those two words are not interchangeable. They are very different. And the distance between wanting and needing is where most people get stuck. That's the world of average. So today, what I want to do is share with you a two-word rally cry, a mindset that really helped me get unstuck in my career, that helped me share that rally cry with others so that we could grow together. Hashtag beBetter. beBetter is about your growth. It's about your full potential. It's the self-fulfillment of being all you can be. The joy of knowing that you're really on a pathway to your full potential. I truly believe that we're called to always be learning and growing. And let's start with understanding the power of needing versus wanting. Early in my career, I wanted my CPA certificate. Now I want you to focus on that word, wanted. When I graduated from school with my accounting degree, I sat for the CPA exam and failed all 4 parts. First time, I had been a failure in my life. And to make it worse, I scored the highest score you could score on 2 of the parts and not pass. So high that they always regrade those sections, but I still didn't pass. Then it really hit as some of my team members started posting and sharing stories about having passed all 4 parts on the first try, or I got 2 parts on the first try. And there I sat with 0. It was the first time when I really realized, Joey, you're behind your average at best. And that's when beBetter became real for me. And I understood and learned the power of needing something and wanting something. Because you see, that CPA certificate provided me a lot of opportunities. It opened a lot of doors for me. It even provided more stability and security in my profession. Just like any skill that you might pursue makes you more valuable and more opportunity. Once I started needing that CPA certificate, I signed up for a study course, practiced all of those questions. I moved from understanding what the right answers were to understanding why they were right. The next time I passed 2 sections, the third time I got the 3rd section, and the 4th time I passed it all. And guess what my certificate said, just like everybody else's? CPA. And it helped me to realize that we all want things. It's easy to want things, whether it be a new home, a car, promotion, to be the newest AI expert. We can want those things, but it's only when we need them that we get that discipline, that we put that elbow grease in, that makes the difference, that we begin to move forward and make progress, just like I did when I signed up for that preparatory course. So really, that's the first thing that beBetter really taught me, is there is a huge difference between wanting and needing. Needing is what really moves you forward. The second thing that I learned about beBetter throughout my career is that beBetter is a direction. It's not a destination. We never arrive. And this never became clear for me when I retired 2 years ago. Now, I have continued to write a beBetter blog all about leadership and some of the lessons and things I share with you on the YouTube channel for over 12 years. And I came to a point where I realized that with my new initiatives and the beBetter blog, I couldn't do everything well. And I didn't realize that beBetter was coming for me again. And beBetter came for the blog. Something I had poured myself into for over a decade had to go because I couldn't do all things well. I couldn't grow a YouTube channel and continue to share and answer questions and help organizations and help leaders and help team members to see and realize their full potential. Something had to go, and beBetter helped me make that decision. And I also want to be honest about this. As I came to that and I was dealing with that struggle, I had to think about, is this really what I want? Is this what God wants? Where do I need to be in this? And what I've always found that God always has bigger and better plans than I do. And really what I had been looking at as my retirement as that opportunity to really be done was truly an invitation to serve in a new way. You're part of that today in sharing my wisdom and experiences and helping you get off to a faster start or to grow into a more effective leader is part of my next chapter. So, what has helped me realize is that we don't reach a point where we're coasting. It's really an invitation to the next level, and that is an extraordinary gift. Growth is not a straight line. There's peaks where you're up there so high, you think, I've got it all figured out. I'm the guy, I'm the gal that makes it happen. And then you'll get in a valley where it will destroy your spirit. It'll destroy your confidence. And thankfully, some of my valleys got me on my knees where I needed to be, seeking God's plan for what I was doing. But it's these peaks and valleys that beBetter helps us through, because it's about consistency. The consistency of moving forward regardless of how great we think we are, and the consistency of moving forward and making progress through those valleys. Consistency separates average from outstanding. beBetter helps you keep that urgency, because as you move forward, it's not about talent or luck or making this one great decision. It's about the discipline to be better every day. Better is a direction, not a destination, and we are never done traveling. The next thing I learned about beBetter has really perplexed me for a long time, but then again, I can see it. beBetter is not about beating yourself up. It's not about comparing yourself to somebody else. It's not about judging what you haven't done yet. This is the most common misunderstanding about a beBetter rally cry. You see, those things, when we're judging ourselves and we're thinking about what we haven't done or what we need to do before we can move forward, that's perfectionism. Perfectionism is your enemy. It's the opposite of growth. Perfectionism holds you back. You'll never reach your full potential while you try to be perfect. You know what perfectionism costs us? It costs you tons of opportunities, because you're always pausing and waiting because you don't have it all figured out. It might be an idea. It might be a new skill that you want to learn and apply it to what you're doing, but you won't apply it because you don't feel like you know enough yet. On the other hand, beBetter is the encouragement and the permission to move forward. Even small steps is about being better. It's about celebrating the progress you made from yesterday. And the more we celebrate that progress, the more progress we'll make tomorrow. Just remember, beBetter is not a criticism. It's an invitation. It's an invitation to a better you. It's an invitation to a better life, a better career, to better relationships. You don't have to be perfect to be worth celebrating. Making progress and moving forward is worthy of celebration, and you should celebrate it. And there's another little devil in the details. We tell ourselves imaginary stories. Have you ever told yourself that you couldn't do it? That you had gone as far as you could go in this organization? You had learned as much as you could about this skill? That invisible ceiling. Oh, we are known for telling ourselves that we're not capable of doing any more. We're just not that good. Again, a false narrative. And I promise you, a beBetter rally cry will help you move through those false ceilings. It'll provide the urgency, the celebration to continue to help you move forward. Not perfect, better, and there is a profound difference in those two. Now, everything I've shared with you so far deals with beBetter and you as an individual, you as a team member, you as a leader. What blew me away is what happened with beBetter when I shared it with our team, when we started to build a culture around beBetter, and that culture embraced being better, where team members actually came up with the idea and created beBetter stickers. And we would go around when you found somebody that was really making progress on something, or maybe they had done something that made it better for the entire team, they would award beBetter stickers, and people really took pride in that. They would have them on their desk, and on their computer, on the door to their office, or maybe somebody would put it actually on your shirt for that day and you'd wear it around all day, hoping somebody would ask you the story behind that beBetter sticker. I can remember going to different offices and team members would show me their newest beBetter sticker. Oh, and one particular story really struck me as I was in one of our government services office, and a government services manager was telling me the story about one of our young analysts who was extremely bright but extremely shy, and she had really been struggling to find herself and find her place, and she had made this really big contribution to the team that had been a breakthrough for them, and every team member on her team had given her a sticker that day, and she literally sat at her desk and cried. And it wasn't about the sticker. It wasn't about what beBetter says. It was that moment of belonging. It was the first time that she felt like she really belonged in that team. It was a game changer for her. And she just blossomed and blossomed and blossomed after that moment, after that beBetter experience. That's the power of beBetter, not just for the individual, but for the team and for workplace culture. And what better time to have a beBetter focus when every organization is facing transformation with AI and everything that's going on in this exponential world. We need a beBetter mindset. beBetter is very contagious, and if you're able to get your team to catch on to that mindset, watch out, great things are going to happen. Now, I started this video asking you a question. What was something that you had wanted that you hadn't made a lot of progress on? I want you to think back on that. You see, you don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to have all the answers. What you do have to do in this season, at this time, is decide, is this something that you just want, or is it something that you really need? Is it holding you back? Is it one of the things that you really want to achieve? Because when you decide you need it, it changes everything. You're going to find the discipline to do what you need to be doing on a daily basis. You're going to begin to make progress on something that you haven't made a lot of progress on. And here's a little insight that I've learned the hard way. I didn't realize how it might be affecting different people, but there are people in your life, on your team, might be friends, might be family, might be your boss, might be the leader in your organization. And certainly if you're leading, there's lots of people that are watching to see if you're continuing to grow, or are you shrinking back, or are you pulling back. They need your influence. They need to see your beBetter mindset. You see, beBetter is not just about you. It's about everybody you touch and influence, many of them that you don't even realize. So let's bring beBetter home. 4 things to remember. It's the discipline to move from wanting something to needing something, to show up even when it costs you something. beBetter is a direction, and keep moving in that forward direction. It's about the permission to let perfection go. Forget about being perfect. Move forward. Celebrate progress. It's the energy that can not only skyrocket your career, it can elevate your entire team. It's never about comparing yourself to somebody else. It's not about judging yourself. It's not about beating yourself up. You see, the world, your organization, your team, your family, your friends, they all need us to be better. They don't need perfect. They just need us to be better, to lead the way. You say you're not a leader, this is your opportunity to lead without a title. Just have that beBetter mindset. Have the urgency to grow every day. Never stop learning and growing. And always remember, #beBetter.